Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Hope all doing well. Hope all doing well. I'm here for the afternoon session of day 2 of pre-season testing, of final pre-season testing. So I was live for yesterday. I was live for 3 hours. Obviously, we done be live for more than 3 hours today. We done be live for 3 hours and we got 3 hours and 51 minutes. 3 hours and 51 minutes left of this day 2 afternoon session, Watchalong. So we don't be here for 3 hours. You can listen to me for 3 hours. Obviously, like yesterday, it'll be more for discussing. Stream. Obviously, put your questions down below in the comments about anything. So it'll be more for discussing stream where you doing what's on this. But just a quick recap. Obviously, what happened in yesterday's day 1 of testing. That's the classification for yesterday for day 1 pre-season testing. We saw Max Verstappen. Obviously topped the time sheet in day 1. Lando Norris obviously came out in the afternoon session. Second, Carlos Sainz third, Ricciardo fourth, Gasly fifth, Stroll sixth, Charles Leclerc seventh, Alonso at 8th, Piastri 9th. So basically everyone apart from Perez and Hamilton didn't drive yesterday in testing. And you see how many laps they have competed with Max Verstappen and George Russell done over the 100 laps. So Max Verstappen must be feeling a bit stiff today. And but in terms of who's driving today, not on Wednesday, so on Thursday. So Thursday, we've got Perez. Well, we had Perez and Hamilton this morning. We had Piastri this morning as well. To be confirmed in terms of Aston Martin, but by the looks of it, it is Lance Stroll who is out for the Aston Martin this afternoon. Gasly was out this morning, but it'll be Esteban Ocon this afternoon. So you see the afternoon session drivers there. I'm not sure if Max Verstappen will be driving. To be honest with you, it might be Perez then. Well, that's complete one. It is Perez who will be driving it then. So I think Max Verstappen will be down the wets today. So then we got that right. So, but in terms of this morning's, the morning session transportation, Charles Leclerc top the time sheet. Charles Leclerc is currently topping the time sheet at the moment. But Charles Leclerc 36 laps, Piastri in second with 35, Jordan Sargent third, Perez obviously fourth, Alonso fifth, Hamilton sixth, Zhou Guanyu, Gasly, Nico Hulkenberg and Yuki Tsunoda were all out in the morning session. So we have got the afternoon session here. Obviously, I have done some pre-records as well. I have done my Newton Maths review, which will be out after this Watchalong. The Carabao Cup final match preview will be out as well after this Watchalong. And the Crystal Rovers vs Carlisle match preview, which will be out after this Watchalong as well. I know I said I wasn't doing any more previews and reviews, but I just thought fuck it, mate, as well. By the way, fruit salad, unreal. An unreal trend. Unreal, honestly. So 3 hours. We still got 3 hours and 47 minutes to do of this testing. So I'm gonna be live for over 3 hours in this Watchalong. And I'm gonna be back tomorrow as well. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow because will I be back tomorrow? Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow as well with another with another Watchalong, a pre-season test on Watchalong tomorrow. Hopefully, I think I'll have to do another video as well. I think I'll have to do my Premier League darts week 4 review. Yeah, week 4 review, and obviously the preview will be in the same stream as well. I just find it easier when I do that. But yeah, the current standings at the moment: Charles Perth third, US Townsend second, Oscar Piastri third, Stroll 4th, Jordan Sargent 5th on that C4 soft compound tyre. Obviously, Jordan Sargent, I don't think. Actually, I think Jordan Sargent will come back out, won't he? Because ISR1 hasn't set a time yet. In day 2 of Tetson. Perez is 6th on the C3 medium. Alonso 7th C3 medium. Carlos Sainz 8th C3 medium. Joe Plan U is 9th with the C3 medium. Gasly 10th. Ricardo 11th. Bottas 12th. Madsen 13th. Ocon 14th. Norris 15th. Hockenberg 16th. Tsunoda 17th. And the other drivers haven't obviously set a time for day 2, which are Max Verstappen, George Russell, and Alex Albon. So currently on board with Kevin Magnussen. This is the minute guys, to see if I've missed anything. There we go. Just need to do something there. So 3 hours and 45 minutes of this Watchalong, of this Watchalong and this Tetson's door. So I am gonna be here for 5 past 4. And obviously I'm gonna be live again tomorrow with the morning session. What's on? I think it is better doing afternoon as well. Sometimes I think the morning session for me, I think them times can fool you in the morning session, because the morning session for me is more. It's basically morning, isn't it, over there in Bahrain? Well, during the day. We need to stay at during the night, really, in Bahrain, where the track is cooled down. When the track's cooled down, and that's where you'll probably see better times come in. Better lap times come in terms of pre-season testing, and obviously in qualifying as well. Because 1:31.7, for example, we'll be looking around 1:30, 1:31 when it gets dark over there in Bahrain, where it gets to night time over there, where the track cools down. So it's probably, if you want my advice, it's better off watching the afternoon session of Tetson than the morning session for me. Because different time of the day, isn't it? And you'll see more better lap times in the afternoon session when the track starts to cool down. So we're looking at 2 to 4 o'clock, 2 p.m. to 4 o'clock UK time, where it will get dark in Bahrain. But I do like that Sauber. It's Bottas does P4 in the start start F1 Sauber. I do like the Yavy of it, the Queen on there. Something different, isn't it? Something different for Sauber. And but in terms of my season predictions, nothing's really changed in my season predictions yet. I know I haven't done them. I haven't really uploaded them yet, but nothing's really changed in it. Changed my season predictions. I think we all know what's going to happen in terms of the season, don't we? We all know what's going to happen. But yeah, I just thought I would upload. My pre-recorded videos straight after this Watchalong. Straight after this Watchalong for me. As we see, Daniel Ricciardo currently on board. Daniel Ricciardo in the Visa Qatar RB. Or if you want to call them, just call them racing bones, to be honest with you. I just don't know why some of these F1 teams got these fantasy names, these own names, to be honest with you. I'm probably still going to call them AlphaTauri, to be honest with you. It's one of them. It's like with Alfa Romeo. I still call them Sauber, to be honest with you. I just don't have that with these pretty name changes. I really don't. But yeah, feel free to state your comments in down below. It don't have to be about F1. It can be about anything really. Because that's the whole joy of a Watchalong. Discuss anything. You can discuss anything. Obviously, if I was going to do qualifying and a race Watchalong, then it'd be completely different. But because it's pre-season testing, it's just pre-season, isn't it? But yeah, feel free to state your comments down below. Even put your questions down below in the comments. It can be like a bit of a live Q&A, but it'd be like a Watchalong really. Sergio Perez is on the C1 hard compound tyre, which I think, I don't know what to make of that for Perez. In terms of the conditions, I mean, it all depends, doesn't it? It all depends. I think Max Verstappen's having a rest today, isn't he? I don't blame him. And George Russell. I don't blame Max Verstappen and George Russell for having a rest today. They competed over 100 laps. In goody day one of testing. People be like, yeah, but they are used to that, to be fair. They are used to that. Yeah, they are, but to be fair, it would even be more than that, wouldn't it? But yeah, also don't get the time sheets fool you done into the first race of the season. It ain't gonna be like that, let's be real. I mean, Perez ain't gonna be behind fucking Sargent, for example. Let's be real. Apparently, there's rumours going around that Carlo agreed to sign Chad Simpson, the former Rangers and Bournemouth centre back, as a free agent. I don't know how true them rumours are. I'll just take that at face value. I'll take that with a pinch of salt, to be honest with you, because I don't believe rumours until it's officially confirmed. That's me all over for you. That's me all over for you. So I'm not really going to take anything into them Chat Simpson rumours. But yeah, Daniel Ricciardo, it's a nice looking face hats off, isn't it? Hats off car. I do like the look of it. I think that's the best EV of the F1 2024 season, is the face of hats off RB, in my opinion. I'll put that as the best EV. The second one, I would definitely go for stock F1 Sauber, and I would go for Mercedes in third, as like the top three best EVs of the season. For me. Everyone else's car EVs is so predictable, isn't it? So predictable. I mean, Ferrari, they've got a nice design, but yes, be real, it's just the same old red, isn't it? For Ferrari, it ain't anything different. To be honest with you. I can't lie, I am starving, to be honest with you. I've only had bloody cereal this morning. I've only had cereal this morning. I might. Actually, I might get something to eat, people. Just, I'll be right back. Be right back in 1 second. Couple of seconds. I'm back with my M&S honey roasted ham. M&S are very underrated, people, by the way. Very underrated. Sometimes I don't like to eat on stream, but if people don't like it, tough luck. That's the only annoying thing with pretty crisps, isn't it? Like, they're stuck in your fucking teeth. Valtteri Bottas does third. Oh, Carlos Sainz has done second. While I was downstairs. So only 1/10, Carlos Sainz. Only 1/10. Well, yeah, it's 1/10 off his teammate Charles Leclerc. Bottas has done up to third in the Stat F1 Sauber. But we still got 3 hours and 30 minutes yet of this Watchalong. So I can't lie though, people. I do recommend getting these from M&S. Honey roasted ham. Unreal. It's so nice, honestly. So nice. I'm not gonna eat all of them because it is a massive packet, so. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I wasn't gonna eat all of them, to be honest. obviously I didn't do the morning session because I was busy. Because I was busy doing pre-recording and videos as well. So guess what? I would wait till the afternoon session, to be honest with you. You get a better understanding in terms of that afternoon session, in my opinion. But I mean, Ferrari have always been quick in pre-season testing. I'm pretty sure it was 2019 or 2021, one of them years where they were quick in pre-season testing and they didn't even win a race. So 2016, another example as well. So that's why you don't get pre-season testing fool you, to be honest with you. Because some teams will be sandbagging, as Esteban Ocon has done well wide and done off the track. I think he brought a bit, yeah, didn't he? And done off the track, so oh, hang on, guys, fucking hang on. Got a phone call. Here we go. I'm back. Yeah, I had a bit of a rant yesterday, didn't I? I had a bit of a rant yesterday on 2 certain YouTube channels. I just find it hilarious how I did a morning session Watchalong for the F1 testing, and then obviously the person who does Spurs content, I won't name him, but he did Spurs content. Well, he does Spurs content. Decides to do afternoon session and Watchalong as well, and decided to do F1 content. Yeah, funny that, isn't it? He said that other channel. He said that certain channel. I think a lot of people know who I'm on about. Who started doing that content when I came back. Oh, because when I came back, he started doing it. Let's be real. Certain YouTubers, well, I wouldn't call them YouTubers. I would probably call them with 2 people with your IQ, to be honest with you. But bit off to the thoughts on, mate. Hope you well. I haven't done BI for over 3 I am done be live until 4:05. So the choice, you got me for 3 hours. And it's more than be a discussing where you in the comments, discussing anything you want to talk about in the comments, because it can be pretty boring. F1 watching on, to be fair, because it is pre-season testing. It is pre-season testing, and I've already done pre-recorded videos, which will be uploaded straight after this watching on. As Lando Norris does third in the McLaren on the C3 medium compound tyre. So yeah, on the live stream then, yep, on the live stream of me just waffling on, to be honest with you, because it is pre-season testing and it ain't really entertaining, let's be real. Because this driving around the track, aren't they? Just competing as many laps as possible, let's be real. It'd be more serious once it's qualifying or the race, it'd be more exciting. Because they'll be full at it. So it's a nice rest for Max Verstappen today. He completed over 100 laps yesterday in day 1 of testing. So he'll be stiff as anything, won't he? Be stiff as anything, so he'll be down the rest today. I came back to you, seeing some YouTube purpose of it. Well, it's true though. It's true though. I don't care yet. To be honest with you. How happy he named them. Honestly. How happy he named them. I don't know why I'm not naming them. But I don't want to give them the satisfaction, to be honest with you. He does Spurs content and he thinks he knows everything, Mr. Know-It-All. My sources have told me, Philip. My sources told me, Philip. You haven't got any sources. Shut up. They're in the bin. You haven't got any sources. Oh, it's because whenever something happens, yeah, I'll do it right. Shut up, absolute mud, honestly. With your IQ, he can't even spell his own titles. With Watchalong, he missed out a hit. I mean, come on, fucking hell, come on. It's not hard to spell. Yeah, but my sources tell me, yeah, your sauce is a fucking tomato sauce, a tomato ketchup bottle lid. That's what it is. That's your pretty sauce. But then you got the other channel. Who supports Newport and Manchester United. Yeah, them two played in the FA Cup recently. And he decided to separate Newport's goals. When he's the same person on TikTok, saying, "Oh, I'm loving it, Manchester United's at home," and then when Manchester United win, because he's a Man United fan as well, he says, "Good win, onto the next round. Can we add another FA Cup trophy to the cabinet?" Shut up, honestly. You see it in his match day fraud as well. He's separating Newport goals. I can't do that. I couldn't do that with both of my teams. I didn't do it in 2015. League Cup game at Anfield between Liverpool and Carlo. I think that was in the main stand at Anfield. I didn't separate either team goals. To be honest with you, I just don't know how you can't do it. I just don't know how he can do it, to be honest with you. To be fair, I am sub to other channels as well where he's a Liverpool and Newton fan. Obviously, Liverpool and Newton played yesterday and he's separating Newton's goals. But I don't know, I kind of accept it more with him. Accept it more with him than other people, to be honest with you. So yeah, I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it, to be honest with you. How you can support two teams, right? And you celebrate one team's goals and you don't celebrate the other team's goals. I just wouldn't celebrate, honestly. I just wouldn't. But that's the YouTube world for you. That's the YouTube world for you. People begging for super chats as well. Oh, God's sake. People begging for super chats as well. What's this world? I just don't know what this world's come down to. I couldn't care yet about YouTube. I couldn't care. I couldn't care yet if the channel took me down. By the way, Carlos Sainz has done top the time sheet with a 1:31.397, taking over his teammate on the C3 medium compound tyre. The Twitter sector 2 sector of day 2 and the Twitter sector 3 sector for Carlos Sainz, who will be leaving Ferrari, obviously being replaced by Lewis Hamilton. But yeah, as I said, what's this world come down to? You got speed dating on TikTok, which is a lot of nonsense, and it's an absolute shambles. Absolute shambles, in my opinion, because you see the same people, like the same person has already got a match, right? Then the day after, he gets another match with someone else. How's that fair? How's that fair, in my opinion? Especially on the person you had a match with before. Dear me. It's not serious though, is it? I don't think it's serious. It can't be serious, honestly. Because if you're playing people around like that, playing them around, it can't be serious. I wouldn't go on it. I couldn't care yet. I think it should be removed on TikTok, because even on TikTok, you can still get dangerous people on there pretending to be someone else. Oh, that's okay, darling. That's okay, sweetheart. You don't need to put your camera on. Well, you just said, have you got a camera? Come on. It's just suspicious, isn't it? Suspicious and bloody fishy as well. And sees a mum to a child as well. Sees a mum to a child. Unbelievable. It's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling, to be honest with you. But that's the first thing that's wrong with the world. You got other things that are wrong with the world. This amount of YouTube bedding as well. Bedding for subs, bedding for foods and all that. Share this channel out. Like, sub and share. Who cares? Who cares? YouTube ain't real, people. It's not real. Your subs, I'm sorry, it ain't real. 3K subs, no chance. Come on, you can't be serious. You can't be serious. 3K subs and you get 10 people watching. Dud one, to be honest with you. Most of them are pretty bots. Let's be real. Your normal views, right? It's probably 50. Let's be real, 50 views, I bet. Just talking facts. Just talking facts. That's what Benitez said. You get Yuka AFC, who pretty starts crying, saying, it ain't done enough. It ain't done enough. I expect more people to be watching. I don't care. Work is not an excuse. Well, it is, mate. Let's be real. People work night shifts. People work morning shifts. People are probably in bed when it's ready for the morning. And you're there trying to play narratives as always. And the tin of contradictions as well, because whenever Arsenal use, he tries to copy Ye Dunner. Let's be real. He tries to copy Ye Dunner. Let's be real. But when he's But when they win, he's Arteta win all of a sudden. He's Arteta win all of a sudden. He's a clown, honestly. Pussy the clown. Put a fucking Pussy the clown wig on him, and he'll look like him. You know what? You know who he looks like, Hattie? You know who he looks like? He looks like Emperor Palpatine from Star Wars with hair. Obviously, when Palpatine's got them starry eyes, obviously he's got starry eyes as well. To be fair, just put Yuka's hair wig on the Palpatine, and you'll see like a beta version of Emperor Palpatine. To be honest with you, so there's a lot of things I want with this world. Honestly, a lot of things I want with this world. And why is it on job interviews? Why is it on job interviews? Why you have to have a phone interview first and then have a face-to-face interview? I'm not wasting my fucking time on a phone interview. I'm not wasting my time. I'd rather have a face-to-face interview. They done straight away. But no, you have to have a phone interview first. So yeah, I ended up cancelling it today. I just couldn't be arsed with it. Because it ain't right, to be fair. You shouldn't be having a phone interview. Let's be real. Then you have to have a face-to-face interview afterwards. So yeah, interviews should only be face-to-face. Simple as that. I don't know why you need a fucking phone interview for. Or I don't want to be too busy. I don't want to be too busy trying to. Well, I'm not being funny. You're a fucking minder. You're a minder of a supermarket. And tough luck. It's what happens. It's told work. It's told work, people. I mean, I've easy, yeah. I mean, I have done quiet. I've not about obviously B&M, haven't I? I've obviously done quiet, but again, don't want to give them the satisfaction. In terms of my time at B&M, they know what they done. It treated me like shit. So, as Sandal Norris does second behind Tyler Sainz, 2/10 of Tyler Sainz, Sandal Norris. But B&M know, I mean, I know it is. I do feel kind of depressed now that I don't really have a job now, but I done the right time. I done the right thing by leaving. Treated like shit by management. Treated like shit. They don't care. Let's be real. They keep the favourites. Keep the favourites in as well. They treat the favourites with favouritism as well. So, and that's the truth, isn't it? That's the truth. So, I was gonna happen. And yeah, her best mate probably been non-deserving there. So that's what the B&M that yeah, I'm not going to go too far, but that's what the B&M does in Carlo. The B&M Carlo does that under Mud. They just treat it like shit. The staff. How can someone younger than me get a manager's job? I don't get it. Honestly, mind-boggling. A 16-year-old is a till minder. It is funny. It is funny because it's hilarious, and that's the management making them choices for you, which is unbelievable. What a state of affairs! Absolute state of it. Yeah, yes, open to 11 o'clock. Yes, stay open to 11 o'clock. Didn't what? Yes, stay open to 11 o'clock. What was the point in that? What's the point in that? we were open till 11 o'clock, right? No customers coming in. No customers coming in. Awful management for you. Cheers. I always have to ask you off, people. I always have to ask you off. But anyways, Northern Sergeant is back out on a C4 soft compound tyre. Carl Sainz, 3 hours yet of this Watchalong and of Tetson as well. Sainz is in third, Norris second, Leclerc third, Bottas fourth, Hamilton fifth, Piastri sixth, Stroll seventh, Sargent eighth, Perez ninth, Alonso 10th, Zhou Guanyu 11th. Jan Stroll is now gone up to 4th, Darcy 12th, Ricardo 13th, Ocon 14th, Magnussen, Hulkenberg, and Tsunoda. Wow, Verstappen, Albon, and George Russell have not set a time yet in this session. Well, in terms of day two, in my opinion. So, and it's 1:05. It's 1:05 now. So 3 hours and 5 minutes. Yeah, 3 hours and 5 minutes to go in this Watchalong and this Tetson. Showing you a replay of Lando Norris. No, I don't know what's happened. I don't know why it's showing you a replay of Lando Norris. Has something happened or? Oh yeah, he went wide. Coming into the first sector. Bit of bottom news. Juan Francisco Estrada and Jesse Bowman Breeders are in talks to fight for the super flyweight title, super flyweight championship. So interesting fight. Dead rumours. Apparently Benavidez is apparently done a headline and event in Arizona. But yeah, in May as well. What a coincidence. In May, but yeah, Canelo Alvarez is ducking him, as always. Because he knows Benavidez is going to beat him. Well, couple years ago I wouldn't have said that. But now, Benavidez, he's a nightmare for Canelo Alvarez, in my opinion. And that's why Canelo Alvarez is avoiding him. And ducking him, to be honest with you. So, never mind the gypsy duck. We've now got the Mexican duck in Canelo Alvarez. So, the only thing I agree with Canelo Alvarez on him saying, I'm not fighting Terence Crawford. Yeah, I agree with him. Why should he fight Terence Crawford? Terence Crawford has to come off 3 or 4 weight divisions to fight Canelo Alvarez. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So, nothing today for Canelo Alvarez and that, because he would get criticised saying, oh, but he beat someone 3 to 4 weight divisions below him. This is why you should take Benavidez fight then, shouldn't you? That's where I don't tweet with him, where he's like, oh, he's this fucking ducking, man. Oh, honestly. He's ducking Benavidez. Let's be real about it. Let's be real about it. Absolute shocked. Oh, but the WBC will be fucking having this dildo up to Canelo Alvarez backside saying, Canelo Alvarez, but look what he did in the past. No one cares about the past, seriously. No one cares about the past. That's WBC for you. They like protecting Canelo Alvarez, they like protecting Tyson Fury, and they like protecting fucking Jamal Charlo, who Canelo Alvarez will fight next, by the way, in my opinion. As Carlos Sainz is on fire at the moment, a purple first sector and a purple second sector as well. So at the moment, he is going to improve his time. He could well go into the 130s here, Carlos Sainz, on the C4 soft compound tyre. That's probably why he is doing quick, because he's done onto the soft tyre, and he is in the 130s with a 130.686. So Sainz is now in the 130s. Yeah, he 1 second ahead of second place Lando Norris in pre-season testing, but it was a soft compound tyre. So once everyone else does in soft compound tyres, everyone will probably go into the 130s as well. In terms of the quick cars like Lando Norris, Charles Leclerc, and Lewis Hamilton, etc., etc. But yeah, like I said, it's disappointing to know Alvarez ain't fighting Benavidez, and he ain't. Well, Benavidez is the only fight we want for Canelo Alvarez, no one else. I know it's ridiculous saying people say, what, you don't want Canelo versus Crawford? No, we have weight divisions for a reason, and I just think Crawford would just be too small, in my opinion, for Canelo Alvarez, in my opinion. But I would certainly give him a chance against Canelo, like more of a chance on that Jamal Charlo. But to be fair, I did Jamal Charlo a pretty chance, and he just went there for the fucking payday. So if the undisputed 154 champion can't get a glove on Canelo Alvarez, what's the undisputed 147 champion done do? Opinions, ain't it? It is opinions. Albeit, Crawford is obviously far better than Jamal Charlo. But stepping up 4 weight divisions is ridiculous now, let's be real. A clean middle sector for Espan Ocon. So our personal bets for Espan Ocon in the middle sector, as we now come into the final sector for Esteban. And it's 14th. And it stays 14th, Esteban Ocon. So Jack Doohan, who will be in Formula 2, is the Alpine reserve driver. Or Jack Doohan, whichever way you want to pronounce it. As we're on board with Lewis Hamilton, who's in his final season with Mercedes. Will it be the last hurrah at Mercedes? Who knows? Potentially. Just to check something, people. We'll be right back. There we go, I'm back now. As Lewis Hamilton goes into the pits to take a bit of a break. Oh, you've been live for an hour. I know I keep saying it, but it is a nice UV, that silver, isn't it? The queen on the top part of the car, and then the plaque on the side of the car. I'm in the house on my own, to be fair. I am in the house on my own. My sister's dog Charlie, he's done to get his hair cut, well, his fur cut. Everyone else is out. Just in case any year days out there. So I'm joking, just messing. Sergio Perez is out on track now, on the out lap. Obviously, he said yesterday, Sergio Perez is probably in debt with Pierce at the end of the season, isn't he, at Red Bull? Not because he's been bad, just because they do need to change it up at some point, Red Bull. Let's be real. And like I said, I think Carlos Sainz is the perfect replacement for Sergio Perez at Red Bull. He's had that bond before with Red Bull as well, Carlos Sainz, when he drove for Toro Rosso. So yeah, Perez, big season for him, man. Big season for him. To try and keep hold of an F1 seat, because I don't think he's going to keep hold of his Red Bull seat. Not because he's been bad, like I said, just because he's been a good number two, hasn't he? Red Bull. He's been a good number two, Red Bull, and I just think be interested to see where Perez does next season in 2025. Be interested to see where he does. Sure, he's still done a seat, isn't he? Somewhere. Aston Martin's a potential shout, another shout. Well, back to Aston Martin, you could say. Was previously known as Racing Point, and he drove for Racing Point, didn't he? Perez. So you're probably looking at Aston Martin for me, for Sergio Perez, if he is on the Red Bull. So, but yeah, Perez is gonna. What's happened here with Perez? He's done a bit fucking slow, isn't he? I mean, talking of Perez, it's pretty damn slow. But he's turning into the pit lane anyway. It's very slowly in the pit lane as well. I don't know if something's wrong with the car. But there he is. I don't think there's anything wrong with the car for Perez. I don't think there's anything wrong with the car, but he just seems to be driving slowly for some reason. I mean, he don't look happy, does he, Perez? He don't look happy, so something must be wrong. But yeah, he's back in the pits anyways, Perez. Competed 80 laps in day 2, Sergio Perez. Hamilton's competed 82. Hang on. Yeah, so it is a problem with Sergio Perez's car. There was a dart on it, and when that happens, it makes you drive slow, doesn't it? It makes you drive slow, and you just know that's probably the end of your session, to be honest with you. So yeah, been live for 1 hour, and you've been live for 1 hour and 5 minutes. We still got 2 hours and 48 minutes of this Watchalong to do. Will Button talking to Charles Leclerc as Carlos Sainz is on a lap on the C4 compound soft tyres. Carlos Sainz only 4,000 off his sector 1 time. Lando Norris is on a lap as well, by the looks of it. Lando Norris is basically 3 tenths off Carlos Sainz's first sector. Carlos Sainz has now set another set and bet, sector 2. And Carlos Sainz does quicker then, with now a new time of 1:30.424. Lando Norris has set a personal best sector 1 and a personal best sector 2. As Lando Norris turns across the line now, and he's set a personal best sector 3 as well. But he's still at 8 tenths off Carlos Sainz, Lando Norris. Bit off, Peter. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. I'm just my usual self, as always. As everyone knows me. Thoughts on searching Watchalong at Manchester United. It's a wait and see one, ain't it? It's a wait and see one, but the signs aren't good, in my opinion. Because look what he's done at Leeds, and the Leeds fans want him out. I think that's a negative sign, in my opinion, that the fact that other clubs he has had a stake in, has had a share in, they want him out. They want him out. So I think that's very worrying. That's very worrying if I was a Man United fan, I would be very worried by that. To be honest with you, that the fact that Leeds fans have been enough for wanting him out. His plans are mental. His plans are mental. Is Old Trafford really that bad? Is Old Trafford really that bad of a stadium for you to be wanting a new stadium? I don't think it is. Let's be real. But he's planning on wanting a new stadium, isn't he? As Sergio Perez is now back out, so it seems to be all fit with his car now. Whatever the problem was. He's got a minority stake, hasn't he? 25%, and obviously he could take over in a couple of years' time, a full takeover. We'll wait and see on that. I mean, I don't think so, to be honest with you. I don't think so. I don't think he'll get a full takeover, but it'd be a minority stake, in my opinion. I'm going to be controversial. Here, and people be like, whenever you're controversial. No, but I am going to be controversial here. It might be a controversial opinion to other people. The head of recruitment is the only problem at Manchester United. The head of recruitment. Get a proper head of recruitment in, Manchester United will be back up there. So let's be real. Let's be real about it. They still won the year. Perez done up to it, by the way. They still won the year. They still probably won everything when the Tiers were there. They did. Let's be real. They did. When the Tiers first came, they won Premier League titles. They won the Champions League. They won an FA Cup. Yep, they won the FA Cup. They won the Cups. And they won them other trophies as well. But the Tiers are the problem, apparently. Every owner takes money out of the club. I just don't get it. Every owner takes money out of the club. FSG have took money out of Liverpool. Let's be real. But now, do we want them out all of a sudden? Head of recruitment is the biggest problem at Manchester United. The head of recruitment, not the owners. The head of recruitment for me. Di Maria, Pogba. The list goes on. Martial. And there's still the same old players there who throw the manager under the bus. The same old players are still there. Don't get me wrong, let's be real. Eric Ten Hag will get sacked at Manchester United, in my opinion. All because Man United are in good form at the moment, can all change just like that. And they'll be Ten Hag out again. I don't think Ten Hag should be sacked, in my opinion. I don't think he should be. But he needs a better head of recruitment by him. But he will get sacked because the same old players are still at Manchester United that threw the previous managers under the bus. So Will he be successful at Man United, Tim Ratcliffe? Not for me. I don't think he will. I don't think he will be successful, to be honest. Depends what success is. If success is top four, which is what Manchester United standards are now, all of a sudden, because they are the poster boys of the Premier League, right? But their standards is top four. They're all cheering, all celebrating wins against Newton, for example. That only gets them up one place, up to fifth, and close it up on top four. But they're all cheering, hey. So the standards of Manchester United have officially done. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I think the tears do need to take some pain. But they only need to take the pain for an act of head recruitment, and the recruitment needs to take pain for still not getting rid of the dead wood at Manchester United, the players who are toxic at Manchester United. Rashford, for example, he needs to go. Rashford, a prime example, turns up whenever he wants. But Marcus Rashford is giving off giving free student meals to kids, which is a good thing. But we're talking about your football career now. What have you done in terms of your football career? Apart from 4 managers under the books, along with other players as well. So Marcus Rashford is one player Manchester United needs to get rid of. Toxic in the dressing room. People will be like, you don't know that though. Well, we do know that, because how comes one season, that season he has a good season, this season you don't turn up? It was the same the couple of seasons before that as well. One season he has a good season, Stone Dolls, then you don't turn up. So he is definitely one of the players, isn't he? That's one of the manager under the bus. Or under the bus, yes we will. And I could probably see PSG. PSG are furious. PSG are absolute fools that they will pay stupid money for Marcus Rashford and stupid wages to him. And PSG love their toxic players as well. Mbappe and Edo in the dressing room. Neymar and Edo. Messi and Edo. Rashford has an Edo of giving away free school meals to kids. That's all easy enough. So yeah, for me, I don't think Jim Ratcliffe will be a success at Man United. There's a reason why Leeds fans don't like him. There's a reason why Leeds fans want him to go, and there's a reason why I think it's Yasane in the who he has a share in the Swiss team, in the Switzerland team. They want him done as well. And Manchester United, for some reason, decided to go after him, to be honest with you. I mean, he might be successful. We don't know. We need to wait and see. I think Todd Bowley will still be successful at Chelsea. So I do think Todd Bowley will be successful at Chelsea in the long term. Because he's done a learn from his mistakes, isn't he? Todd Bowley. I think they're doing the right thing by sticking by Pochettino, to be honest, as well. And I'm not saying that in a banter way. I'm saying that in a way that they just need some sustainability as Sergio Perez does up to fourth. It's Southampton is in the pit again. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Tim Watcliffe. I have my doubts on him being successful, to be honest, at Man United. I just think there's a reason why Leeds and the other club he has a share in want him done. Man United fans will say, he's a Man United fan though. But he's a Manchester United fan. Well, he was a Chelsea fan as well before Todd Bowley bought Chelsea. And he was a fan of another club as well before that other club got bought as well. He ain't a fan of anyone apart from himself. Simple as that. It's simple as that. Jim Ratcliffe is a fan of himself. He ain't a fan of your club. I'm sorry, he ain't. Cheers. I'm not saying FSG. Liverpool fans either. I'm not saying that either. The Payet family, at Carlisle United. Apparently they were Carlisle fans. They've over. No, they weren't. They've over. They're just saying what the fans want to hear. So they know Warwick Ward, the Payet family, all of a sudden. They know Warwick Ward. They know the Carlisle Town Centre. They've over. The Americans, people. The Americans, we're seeing even more Americans now. Americans are running F1. Do you really think they're a fan of F1? No, they're not. They just want to do it in their American style. They want to do it in their American style by... honestly, F1 being run by Americans, we've already got 3 American Grand Prix already. Austin, Texas, Las Vegas, and Miami. We're going to have one in Cesaro as well, which is going to be a street circuit. Yay! Yes, have more street circuits. In one decade's time, the majority of the F1 Grand Prix will be Americans. Will be American Grand Prix. This sport is done. Honestly, this sport is done, but I'll still watch it. Obviously, I'll still watch it because I'm an F1 fan. But never like it used to be 2 decades ago. Let's be real. I wouldn't even say last decade. Last decade, we probably lost. That's when it all started using love for it. You have to go back to the 90s, 2000s, even before the 90s as well, when F1 was actually good. In my opinion. In terms of a whole sport, not in terms of on the track, but in terms of a whole sport as well. I mean, Andretti gets rejected. Andretti by American team, but they get rejected from joining F1, and F1's been run by Americans. Make it make sense. Something's going on in that. Something's going on with that. As Carlos Sainz sets the fastest first sector, the fastest second sector, and Carlos Sainz is now in the 129s. He's now in the 129.921 on the C4 soft compound tyre, strengthening that gap to second place Lando Norris to 1.3 seconds. Obviously, again, we can't take any more notice of tests, and yes, we will. But yeah, like I said, F1's been done for decades. Let's be real. It's been done for decades. 24 races. Well, I think that's a record. A record 24 races this season. Oh, people be like, oh, stop being grumpy. It's excitement. Well, last season, everyone was complaining about the same man winning in Max Verstappen. So, I wasn't, obviously. Max Verstappen's just too fucking good. That's why it is. But why do you need 24 to 1 for 8? Honestly, F1 was done when we had 18 Grand Prix at maths. 15 to 18 races. It was quality. It was quality when it happened. But now we're pretty dead in 24 races. Was ain't done be done for, by the way, for the teams. Was ain't done be done for the teams. It ain't done be done for the cars either. Ain't done be done for the cars either. It's even more car damage and more budget, more money being spent out on your budget, and more teams will probably get fined as well. And that's what the Americans are doing. They've got 2 empty team slots, right? They've got 2 empty team slots to fill. And they say they want to make it competitive. They say we want to make it competitive by keeping 10 teams in. Come on. We know what it is. It's because these other teams, right? It's because these other teams don't want to be falling behind. Haas, for example. Because Haas are, for me, Haas are on the print, in my opinion, from being removed in F1. They're the ones who didn't want Andretti in to save their place in F1, in my opinion. So that's what it is. It's because team principals don't want any more competition. I mean, shut up to the team principals. Just not doubling team principals. What have they got to do with it? They had to pretty bend the rules of F1 anyways. Total Wolff and Twisting Horner. They had to bend the rules. So they all do it. Come on. All team principals do it. That's part of the game. That's part of the sport of F1. We want all this controversy. And they want to say, we don't want Andretti in. Oh, shut up. It's nothing to do with you snot doubling team principals. Nothing to do with you. So, F1 fans, all you Total Wolff lovers, Total Wolff is probably one of the team principals who doesn't want Andretti in. So, what you saying now? But we love the sport. Shut up, honestly. Honestly, this fill the 2 empty team slots. Fill them in. Welcome Andretti in. I'm sick and tired, people. I'm sick and tired. Every season, we got Aston Martin. I'm going to put Aston Martin in this position in my season predictions. We need something new. We haven't got anything new. Okay, the chip AlphaTauri have changed the team name to bloody Tassap, Visa Tassap. They're still going to be known as Toro Rosso. Let's be real. As the good old days. We've got the same old teams for a decade now. We've had the same old teams for a decade. It's just ridiculous. It really is. F1 doesn't know what they're on about. They don't know what they're talking about. Formula 1. The people that are won Formula 1. They're saying we are going to keep the 10 teams in there because it's competitive. We want to keep it competitive. So adding new teams don't make it competitive. What a brain dead. Absolute brain dead. And this is the thing with sprint races as well. I know they've made a change to sprint races by putting I think it's a sprint qualifying sprint race on the same weekend, which obviously makes sense. Obviously on the same day, sprint race and sprint qualifying and sprint race on the same day, which obviously makes sense. But that's just an American thing for you. Sprint races, because they're known for their sprint races and feature races. The Americans in American motorsport. So the sport's done, honestly. Sport's done. And I'm not discrediting Americans. I'm not discrediting Americans, but don't fix anything that's not broken. And they've broken this sport. They have broken F1. It's simple as that. and I said it yesterday, they're poor in the sport. Sprint races. Oscar Piastri was sprint race that season. So what? Who cares? He's still not an actual race winner, is he? This pointless. Oh, but they had to do this. But you get bonus points in the sprint race. The point scoring's shocking as well. You only get top 8 get points. I think it should be the top 5 in my opinion. There's no way it should be the top 8 getting points. Yeah, I either do it at the actual race and the top 10 get points, but that's how I would do it. I think the top 10, right, in the sprint race should get points, but it should be half the total in terms of the points you get in the actual race. So, for example, you get 25 points plus a bonus. Yeah, if you get the quickest, yeah, 26 points. But let's say 25 for now. Let's say 25 points for now. That should be half, in my opinion, in terms of sprint race. You should get 12.5 points. But then that would be fucking better. Now would be better, wouldn't it? But you see, the C teams in bloody, then that'll be better, in my opinion. Obviously, if you finish 10th, I still think you should get 1 point, in my opinion. 9th, misses 2 points. Then you should get. Well, if I say 10th, you get 1 point. I think 9th, you should get 1.5 points or something like that. And the country team are just pretty. I don't know what the country team are doing. Azar wants the baby wipes or something. So you got Julian Palmer, ISR 1, and you got Rachel Prutt in country. Rachel Prutt, who doesn't know what he's on about. Let's be real. We just know what he's on about. It's overkill. But I do agree with Troy Barton though. There's no way women should be commentating on F1. They have no experience of F1. That Naomi that's she has no experience of F1. She only has experience of the women's Formula Series. She should commentate on that. But we all know why Naomi's a pundit, because she's a Hamilton fanboy. Simple as that. That's just to say it nicely. She's a Hamilton fanboy, so. And yeah, it goes back to the water situation then, doesn't it? It goes back to the water situation. But I got posters of Lewis Hamilton in my room when I was a kid. Who cares? Who cares, seriously? That's what she said, though, in front of me. I watched Lewis when I was a kid. So what? The only people who should be doing analysis on F1, same in football, but in F1, the only people who should be doing analysis on F1 is someone who's experienced in the F1 car. So obviously men pundits for me. It should only be men pundits. Jason Button, got no problem with him being a pundit. Nico Rosberg, no problem with him being a pundit. I do think Nico Rosberg is a coward for the way he cowered out in 2016 after winning his first world title. He wins the world title and then says he's retiring. What is the point? He's defend it, but a coward move from him. But I'll still call him a coward. But then they're the only people who should be giving analysis. who actually drove an F1 car, who know what they're talking about, who have experience in F1. We don't need this overkill with woke including women pundits. It's just overkill. It's just overkill now. I don't mind them presenting. Because at least the pundits and how her what she's talking about. But come on. They're shocking. They are shocking as pundits, honestly. I also had to turn the volume down. The one that got me was the Sergio Perez one that season where some random woman who was a pundit said Perez needs to be doing better. What would you know? I was confused. I was like that. Keep quiet. Keep quiet. You haven't drove an F1 car. Let's be real. I think it was when Perez and Verstappen, was it? In Mexico, where Perez was obviously took out on the opening lap, and the woman was like, "Oh, Perez needs to be doing better." What would you know? You don't know experience in F1. Just keep your mouth shut. Keep your trap shut. Honestly, it's true though. Honestly, it's true. But yeah, 2 hours anyways. 2 hours and 17 minutes. Yeah. Coming order is Sainz, Norris, Charles Leclerc, Perez, Stroll, Bottas, Hamilton, Piastri, Sargent, Alonso, Ricciardo, Zhou Guanyu, Perdazzi, Esteban Ocon, Kevin Magnussen, Nico Hulkenberg, and Yuki Tsunoda. They are the only people to be setting times today. Verstappen, Albon, and Russell looks like they're having a rest day. As Lewis Hamilton's on C1 hard compound tyre. It is now starting to get dark in Bahrain, as we all suspected. That's where we will see better lap times when it starts to get dark in Bahrain. That's when the track will cool down as well. I wish there was questions in the comments, honestly. I wish there was a discussion in the comments and questions in the comments. Because it is kind of boring, isn't it? It's kind of boring when you just sat there. Sat there for pre-season and nothing else really to talk about. But yeah, as I said, videos. After this, 3 videos will be uploaded. The Newton mass preview. The Newton mass review. The Chelsea Carabao Cup final mass preview. And the Bristol Rovers vs Carlisle United mass preview. So all of them 3 will be uploaded after this. I've already pre-recorded all 3 of them before this Watchalong. So they will be uploaded straight after this Watchalong. These my phone's charging. My phone's charging up to 73%. See 2 o'clock, to be fair. So we still got 2 hours and 13 minutes yet of this Tetson afternoon session, and of the Watchalong as well. So it's done me more hours than it was in the first Watchalong. It'll probably be 3 hours again tomorrow, because I'll probably go live around. Obviously, I'll be live for the morning session tomorrow. Around probably be like on Wednesday, 8 p.m., 8 a.m. I would maybe try and do a qualifying Watchalong for which will be next Friday. Qualifying will be next Friday. Due to obviously the first 2 races will be on a Saturday due to Ramadan. So, but yeah, there'll definitely be a Watchalong tomorrow for the morning session. Obviously, I might be slightly late because I'll be pre-recording my Premier League darts room for week 4, which takes place tonight, and obviously week 5, and it will involve a week 5 preview as well in the same video. Makes it easier for me. Obviously, I would have done Liverpool, Luton and Chelsea game on video, but it is a tough final, isn't it? So I wanted to do it separately. I don't know why the funky sound stuck in my head. To be fair, there's still some fans out here, isn't there? Still F1 fans there for pre-season testing. Obviously not many. It won't be many. It'll be probably some lucky people who've managed to get tickets. So, but on board with Bottas on the C3 medium compound tyre. Obviously, they're obviously using these tyres up, of course. Then they'll get a fresh set of obviously tyres for the weekend. Obviously next weekend they'll get a fresh set of all the compound tyres. Obviously all these tyres are obviously being used for pre-season testing. Which is why you'll probably see some maybe strange at times, to be honest. So yeah, tomorrow will be a morning session Watchalong from me, and you'll see a Premier League darts week 4 review with a week 5 preview, all in the same video. Saturday, I wasn't do Cambridge versus Peterborough Watchalong, but I'm actually gonna do my F1 season preview and season predictions on that day, on Saturday. So that's what I'll do. Sunday, probably be a bottom through, to be honest with you. Probably be a bottom through. Obviously, I might try and do a bottom through on Saturday as well for the card in Japan. I mean, a good card. Alejandro Santiago, then Shunzo Nakatani. Noah Inoue. Noah Ione's brother, Tatuma Inone, who was he fighting? Yeah, he was fighting Antatas as well. And we've got Taneta against Basu Bestikua, another Japan versus Mexico cards. So I'll be a review on that, and it'll be a review on. I might do a review on that on Saturday along with the season predictions. But there'll be a bottom review coming anyways with Argus. Well, I'll just probably do it on one video on Sunday or Monday or whenever. Sunday will obviously be Carlo. There'll be a Carlo mass review away for some others, but we all know what's going to happen. But yeah, it'll be a Carlo away review at Crystal Rovers along with a mass preview away to Burton. Yes, hope the Dame. Well, I wouldn't say yes, hope the Dame doors. Yes, hope the Dame door. That's doors ahead, to be honest. But there'll be a mass preview for that as well. So obviously the Chelsea and Liverpool Carabao Cup final mass review will be on a Monday. Yeah, it'll be on Monday, definitely. Then I'll be doing a fucking Southampton preview in the same video. For the Southampton game, the FA Cup was to be in midweek. So 5th round, I think it is, the FA Cup. Let's see what the latest news is. Zach Brown, currently talking. Joe Hart has retired. Oh wow, Joe Hart has retired. I don't know. Fuck it. Carl, for man about. Joe Hart has retired at Celtic. Joe Hart has retired at Celtic. A bit of a weird goalkeeper career, isn't it, for Joe Hart? Bit of a weird playing career for him. Goalkeeper. Because Man City, well, before Pep Guardiola came, I thought he was a good keeper, wasn't he? He was a good goalkeeper at Man City. He was at West Ham, wasn't he? He was at West Ham when he left Man City. I think he left Pep Guardiola got rid of him because Joe Hart just didn't suit the way Pep Guardiola played. And Joe Hart wasn't happy to sit on the bench. So when he signed Claudio Bravo. So it's been a bit of a weird playing career, hasn't it, for Joe Hart? He was still good for England, yes, be real. He was a good keeper for England. A good keeper for Man City as well, but it just seemed to dropped off, didn't it? It seemed to dropped off for Joe Hart after that. So he'd be retiring at Celtic at the end of the season, not fucking Carlo that I mentioned before. Oh, I'll be taking at fucking Carlo. But yeah, happy retirement to Joe Hart. Happy retirement to him. He'll be retiring at the end of the season. Sergio Perez, I think he's getting ready to go back in the car. Showing Sergio Perez in the pit lane. And he's back in the car with a Kit Kat sponsor on his helmet. He must love his Kit Kats then. Oh, I take it. They've done a finish yet tonight, aren't they? Tonight, whatever. They've done a finish yet, to be fair, Tetson, because it is scheduled to finish at 4:05. It looks like they will it looks like they'll finish at 4:10. As he's on board with Daniel Ricciardo on the C3 compound tyre. Seven tenths off Carlos Sainz, Daniel Ricciardo. Daniel Ricciardo now coming into sector 2. 2.3 seconds off Carlos Sainz. But I'll be right back, people. I'll be right back. Just give me a second or two, but I'll be right back. Oh, fucking hell, to see he fell. Fuck's sake. That's fucking embarrassing, that. But that's the thing. That's what happens when you haven't got a chair. You're sitting on your fucking bed. Fuck's sake, this thing fell. But yeah, 2 hours a door. 2 hours a door in this live session, good afternoon session. There's no way I'm fucking answering that, Dave. Fucking It's not even for me. So they can fucking answer it. Does that not annoy you, people, when... Does that not annoy you when you have to answer next door neighbour's fucking delivery parcel? I'm one of them people. Who just says, no, I'm not answering it. They can make a walk to the post office and pick it up themselves. Because why do I need to answer next door neighbour's parcels? I only answer my parcels, that's it. People come at you saying, but the neighbours take our parcels in. Yeah, much appreciated for that. But I know they've been timed in that. You either put it through the door, if it can fit through the door, or put it at the door, put the bin, put it beside the bin, or something like that. Or take it back to the post office, and I'll happily walk to the post office and pick it up myself. I don't want my fucking neighbours fucking having my parcel. You don't know where the hands have been. And people be like, oh, don't be ridiculous. Well, it's true though. It's true. I don't know why your neighbours need to have your fucking parcels. And I understand it being timed, I understand that, but there's no reason why they should be having your parcel. I know they're being timed, but it's not their parcel. Simple as that. Simple as that. As Sergio Perez does third with a 131.461 on the C3 medium compound tyre. He does with Charles Kirk. As we see Lewis Hamilton in the pit lane. As his team are working on his car, Lewis Hamilton is done third plate by the odds of it. I'll need to watch that afterwards. Florian Martu and Chris Tondo win the Talksport studio. So they had Terry and Tatwell, who don't like each other yesterday, and Martu and Chris Tondo, who don't like each other either. So I need to watch a repeat of that. How exciting! But the Terry and Tatwell build up already. It's made you fall in love, back in love with British boxing. A proper British rivalry, a proper British hatred as well. Proper hatred between the two of them. They can't stand each other. It's none of this. It's none of this set up beef. They really hate each other. Just Taylor, cool and calm. Chuck Tatwell, getting rattled, and it's made me fall back in love with British boxing, and others back in love with British boxing. And everyone's looked forward to that fight now, Taylor v Tatwell. It's got Cal Frost versus George Groves 2.0 all over it. Can't wait for it, honestly, can't wait. But yeah, we've been live for 2 hours on this Watchalong. We still don't be live for like another 2 hours, really, to be honest. As Sergio Perez opens his rear win, as he's on the lap, Sergio Perez. First sector, Sergio Perez is 5/10 of Carlos Sainz, who is obviously leading the time sheet at the moment, albeit Carlos Sainz is on that C4 soft compound tyre. I think you notice now, if you're watching Tetson, it's now starting to get dark now in Bahrain, which will cool the track down. Perez is 1.6 seconds behind Sainz on the middle sector. And Perez is obviously in third in terms of the time sheets. You see the fluid paint on the side of Perez's car as well. Obviously, you see fluids. You see that fluid paint, obviously, a lot in pre-season. As Carlos Sainz is on the out lap. And Sainz is now on the flying lap here. I mean, Ferrari will always be quick, Warner, in qualifying. they'll always be quick in qualifying, and they will be quick in qualifying this season as well. They'll be the team that will be competing with Red Bull to qualify on pole. In terms of the weights, that's when Ferraris fall away, don't they, in terms of the weights. So, certain races, they'll fall away, but some races, they will. Obviously, I think they'll get a win in some certain races. Charles Leclerc, for example, he does well at Azerbaijan, doesn't he? He does well at Azerbaijan, he does well at Monaco as well. He seems to do well at street surface, doesn't he? Charles Leclerc. He seems to qualify on pole for them type of street surface as well. It just seems to be the race, doesn't it, for Charles Leclerc? Perez does well as well at street circuits. So I'm not going to go for Max Verstappen to win every Grand Prix this season. Fucking hell, why do I have... There we go, I have to answer fucking the other way. Always during the stream, isn't it? Fucking hell. It's always during the stream, I always have to bloody answer the other way. Oh, who's this now? Jesus Christ. I've been down Squall. Was he in fifth? I've been down Squall was already in fifth, wasn't he? So, fuck now, I'm a pretty... Does my head in when you have to answer the other way. Don't know where was that. Where was that at? Yeah, oh yeah, I was on about Charles Leclerc, wasn't I? Yeah. Charles, yeah, like I said, I don't think Max Verstappen will win every Grand Prix. There is going to be Grand Prix where I think Ferrari might have the advantage. Street circuits. I don't think Max Verstappen... He has won at street circuit before, Max Verstappen, but it's not his cup of tea, is it? Let's be real, the street circuit. So that's where I think Perez and Ferrari will probably have an advantage in terms of the street circuits. Max Verstappen will probably have all the advantages in terms of the non-street circuits. Let's be real about it. Let's be real about it now. So yeah, as I said, it's going to be dominant then. It is going to be dominant from Red Bull. The only joy Ferrari will have is in the street circuits. That's fair. That's a street circuit as well. That's when Ferrari might have joy this season. But apart from that, obviously in Monza as well, you can't count out Ferrari in Monza as well, to be honest. Same with Red Bull, we can't count them out in terms of Austria as well. British Grand Prix, I really hope there is a British winner at the British Grand Prix, to be honest. I would like to see that. So you obviously want the British to do well at the British Grand Prix. Just for that nostalgia, really, isn't it? That nostalgia. I mean, you saw the Yims when Lando Norris into turn one took the lead of the British Grand Prix over Max Verstappen for 5-6 laps until Max Verstappen had that powerful DRS advantage, which you can't stop. So yeah, they're having a bit of racing here, Bottas and Perez. I think Perez is trying to get a tour of Valtteri Bottas. Very interesting, isn't it? Very interesting. Perez and Bottas are having a bit of a wait. Having a bit of a wait there. Mercedes. Which Grand Prix could Mercedes have joy at? British Grand Prix, that's definitely one for Mercedes, where they could have joy at this season. The Hungary Grand Prix, Lewis Hamilton seems to love it, doesn't he, around Hungary. Qualified in pole at Hungary last season as well. Oh, Bottas had sparks. To be fair, well, both of them have had sparks, Bottas and Perez. So yeah, I'll say the British Grand Prix and the Hungarian Grand Prix for Mercedes. They do love Sao Paulo as well, don't they? Mercedes as well. Which is technically a second home for Lewis Hamilton. So that could be the choice for Mercedes in terms of where they could get a win. McLaren. Look, I don't think McLaren for me. I don't think McLaren have done like the start of the season of the last two seasons where they were outside the top 10, weren't they? McLaren. So they've definitely been a top 10 easy this time. McLaren. Now they're more prepared now with these regulations, McLaren. Obviously, they've been spoke about the team to challenge Red Bull potentially. McLaren. So the choice for McLaren is obviously the sprint race. They had the sprint race in Qatar. So you're probably looking at Qatar for McLaren. So probably maybe the desert for McLaren here. Maybe Bahrain opening race of the season as well for McLaren. In terms in the race, I wouldn't say qualifying, they'll be up there, but in the race, they'll definitely have a good race in Bahrain, McLaren. But I'm just done off last season. To be fair. So they made the four teams you see getting a race win this season. Red Bull, Mercedes, Ferrari and McLaren. Obviously, Red Bull will get most of the race wins, in my opinion. Ferrari will get some race wins as well. Not as many as Red Bull, but they'll get a couple of race wins this season. Ferrari, Mercedes and McLaren, I'm not sure they'll get race win, to be honest. Potentially, maybe. Mercedes' joy is normally the Hungarian Grand Prix, isn't it? Where Hamilton was on pole there. And the season before that, where George Russell was leading as well. Was leading that Grand Prix in 2022 season. So they do have joy there, Mercedes at Hungary. So it'll be British Grand Prix, Hungary Grand Prix really for Mercedes, and obviously Hamilton's second home, Sao Paulo. they've won at Sao Paulo in the past, haven't they, with Russell and Mercedes as well. Hamilton's won there numerous times as well. So you're probably looking at them 4-3 for Mercedes, their race win. McLaren, their best chance is probably British 4-3, definitely up there for McLaren. I would say they should do well. They should do well in the desert 4-3. So Bahrain, Qatar. That's where I would expect them to do well, to be honest. But yeah, Red Bull is probably going to dominate for most of the 4-3s, to be honest with you. I'm intrigued by Aston Martin this season. I am intrigued by Aston Martin. I think their aim just has to be fifth, doesn't it? Maybe try and get above McLaren as the fourth best team on the grid. That possibly has to be the aim for Aston Martin. But I think Aston Martin, they'll be the fifth best team on the grid. I don't think anyone will challenge Aston Martin for fifth, and I don't think Aston Martin will challenge anyone above them. So it'd be probably solid fifth best team, and then for Aston Martin. That's probably what I expect. But like I said, I'll do my season predictions when that happens. As we're on board with Lewis Hamilton. Still got an hour and a half of this Watchalong to go. chocolate head, anyone? Dodo, Fredo. But 75p apparently. Or something like that. 50p, 75p. Just a small Easter eggs like that. Pretty filled up on them. Filled up. Got plenty of stock. But yeah, the trot's starting to cool down now, isn't it? Commentary team, Alpine Academy driver, Sophia. Sorry for pronouncing this, and Sophia Flossett. That's how you pronounce it. But yeah, like I said, I know this is in the Town Me, but CBion's in the W series for the women's Formula series for me. I said it yesterday, he can't have men. He can't have men against women in F1. He can't. He can't be serious. He can't be serious because you know what happens when. We know what happens when. We know what happens when a man takes a woman out in the F1 Grand Prix. Then the war brigade will be on it, and you know what happens there. Just don't do it, honestly. Bang. There we go. 3 punches, a fucking cracking head. Crack a chocolate head. I don't mind chocolate heads, to be honest. Don't mind them. I know I had a bit of a rant about chocolate head and all that. Chocolate keeps you going, doesn't it? Lando Norris talking to his team. Solid. Pretty solid, isn't it? Because I'm pretty sure Lando Norris did well yesterday. Oh, I don't know if we hear some popping up Paul Simpson on this weekend's class with Crystal Rovers. I'm not listening to that. What's it? I think that was yesterday. Yeah, Lando Norris, obviously, that was yesterday's class rotation. Obviously, Lando Norris did well as well, didn't he, yesterday? To be fair, so did well yesterday, so they need McLaren need a good start, don't they, to the season. Obviously, a good start for me would be obviously to stay on Red Bull's tails, maybe to finish on the podium. That's what McLaren needs to do for the start of the season. Try and get podiums in every race when we go into the summer break. I mean, it's mad, isn't it? Because, I mean, starting last season, we saw Aston Martin, didn't we? They were up there as Red Bull's close chances, and they just seemed to fell off. So I wonder if we'll see that this season, where we might see a team do well for the first half of the season and then drop off. Second half of the season be interesting to see. But yeah, we've been now for 2 hours and 26 minutes. We've got 1 hour and 26 minutes of this Watchalong to go. Yeah, everyone's now starting to go back out now, aren't they? Now it's done dark. Now it's done dark in Bahrain. And when the track cools down, now everyone's starting to go back out. Carlos Sainz now in the pits. And now he's back out. Carlos Sainz, it looks like he just put on a new set of tyres. Oh, the exhaust pipe from Carlos Sainz there, just when he came into the pits. Hard compound tyres now. For Carlos Sainz. Be right back. Be right back, people. Just showing you a replay now of this Daniel Ricciardo. Yep, Daniel Ricciardo. Oh well, no, it's not a replay. It's actually we're actually on board. Daniel Ricciardo now. Personal bets for sector for Daniel Ricciardo in the Racing Bulls. We'll call them the Racing Bulls. That's what everyone seems to be calling them. It's a new name now for AlphaTauri. They keep changing the name. I just don't know why. Personal best middle sector for Daniel Ricciardo. And he moves up to 9th. I think that's the area Daniel Ricciardo will be targeted in, won't he, this season in terms of the Drivers' Championship. I think I do expect a much better season from Friese Half South RB compared to that season. I think this should be the 7th best team on the grid this season, in my opinion, above Williams. I think it'd be about between them and Williams for 7th, in my opinion. Ricciardo, I think it's between Ricciardo and Albon to probably get in 10th place in terms of driver standings, in my opinion. I think they'll certainly be battling for that for me. Jordan Sargent, I expect he could well be a surprise package this season. Jordan Sargent, I felt he was unlucky last year. Especially in the food races as well. Obviously, he's American as well, so they need an American driver in there. And I don't think it's that bad. I know there was questions about him potentially using his seat. I think Williams did the right thing, giving him another chance this season. I don't agree with the lineup this year. I don't think it should be the same lineup as last year for me. I think some drivers will count themselves lucky to still be here, in my opinion. Joe Kwan Yu being one of them. Who's the other one? Ted Magnussen, he's another one who's lucky to be still in the seat in F1. Nico Hulkenberg, I can understand, to be honest. He came in last year, didn't he? So, Yuki Tsunoda, yeah, very lucky, pardon the pun, to keep his seat, in my opinion as well. I would have given it to Ian Norton, to be honest. But their new Lawson would have been that width, wouldn't he? A bit like Nick de Vries with Williams, where that ended up being a waste of time, didn't it? Ended up being a waste of time. And he wasn't all that, was he, Nick de Vries, despite stolen points when he was in an F1 car on temporary basis. That's the risk you've done a tape with Ian Lawson, aren't you? So I can understand it from that sense, to be honest. Mercedes, yeah, I think they should have changed their lineup for this year, in my opinion. But it's one of them, ain't it? Who did they get in? So yeah, I think Ocon obviously Ocon does up to 10th, but I think the moves that have happened already, like Hamilton to Ferrari, I think that should have happened this year, in my opinion. I think it should have happened this year. It's just a stale lineup, ain't it? It really is. It's a stale lineup, and you don't really see much changes from last year's driver standings to this year's driver standings, to be honest. Well, I don't anyways, but obviously you'll see my season predictions anyways on Saturday. It's interesting with Carlos Sainz now, isn't it? Because he's even a Ferrari, isn't he? And he's going to be replaced by Hamilton. Can go two ways for him, can't it? He can actually galvanise Carlos Sainz, who obviously they're going to be having points to prove, aren't they? The drivers who are leading their respective teams, they don't have points to prove. Hamilton doesn't have a point to prove at Mercedes. He wants to end it on a high, you would think as well, at Mercedes. It's just me trying to excite you, isn't it? But I'm not trying to excite you. I'm not trying to pull the top wool over your eyes. We know what's going to happen. Red Bull hadn't done that. But I think Hamilton, will he get a race win this season with Mercedes? His best chance is probably putting Hundley, isn't it? Probably putting Hundley in Sao Paulo. They're his best chances to probably get a race win, to be honest. I don't. It's a battle for second between McLaren, Ferrari, and Mercedes. Let's be real. Red Bull didn't just chill out this season. Didn't chill out this season. They know they're gonna win it again. Verstappen knows he's gonna win the drivers again. They're just too good. Just too good at everything. Too good on the track. They're too good in terms of overall team as well, making the right decisions as well. So it's going to be a battle for second, really, between three teams: McLaren, Ferrari, and Mercedes. I just have doubts about McLaren. Like, they've started the last two seasons with outside the top 10 in the first couple of races and not got up to grip. That's what worries me about McLaren. Ferrari, we all know they don't start quickly. They don't start quickly for me, Ferrari, and they don't be up there in terms of qualifying. They just have a qualifying car, don't they? Ferrari, let's be real. Mercedes, I just don't know if Mercedes will have. They've not had the car for the last two seasons, have the Mercedes, and what makes you think that's going to change this season? I just don't see any changes, people, from last season. I really don't. I don't see any changes from last season. I mean, Mercedes got second place, didn't they, in the constructors? When they should never be getting second place for me. in constructors, especially in these weather races. You expect Ferrari to be pretty second behind Red Bull in terms of these weather races for me. I think Mercedes could be in danger of finishing fourth. I really do. I really do think they could be in danger of finishing fourth in the constructors. But it'll be competitive, won't it, between the teams below Red Bull. So there's going to be some Grand Prix where it will suit Mercedes, some Grand Prix where it will suit Ferrari, and some Grand Prix where it will suit McLaren. I think Ferrari will get most of the results for me. So Ferrari get the results in qualifying, but you still think Mercedes and McLaren, they're better than Ferrari in terms of the race, aren't they? But I do think Ferrari, with the car, they do have the car in these weather races, and I think they'll probably get more wins for it than Mercedes and McLaren. It's all about for Ferrari, for me, it's all about the sustainability, isn't it, of the car? The reliability of the car. That's what really cost them second place. Probably in the last two probably constructors championships for me. Just the reliability. Without any reliability problems, without any car problems, Ferrari easy for the second above Mercedes. Obviously, I'm not giving away my season predictions yet, but some positions for me are very interesting in drivers and constructors. When I'm going to be predicting it on Saturday, giving my season predictions on Saturday as well. I had a look at the betting odds, and Carlos Sainz, I think he was ninth. He was ninth in the betting odds. There's no way he will finish ninth in the Drivers' Championship. No chance. Carlos Sainz is definitely going to be top 6 in the drivers' standings at Yates. No, without doubt. Without doubt. I just think the start bet, I just given too much hype to Alonso and Piastri, for example. I expect a drop off from Alonso, to be honest. I just don't think last season he overachieved. Last season Alonso, with where he finished in the Drivers' Championship. I think we were all shocked, weren't we, by Aston Martin start of the season. I think we were all shocked by Aston Martin being the closest chance to Red Bull for the first couple of races as well. I don't see that being the case for Aston Martin this season. I think it'll be back to being the 5th best team on the grid. It'll be more about storing points, really, for Aston Martin. Hopefully on one. Because I think we all love to see Fernando Alonso back up there. But I just don't see it at all. There's a fluid paint on Perez's side of the car. Don't worry, we've got 1 hour yet. We've got almost 1 hour yet now of the stream, so you don't have to listen to me waffle on for much longer. Lando Norris smiling with his team, smiling with his team in the pit lane. Well, yeah, that's what it's going to be this season, isn't it? That's what it's going to be. It's already given away my season predictions, but you expect Red Bull to be dominant again this season and next season. So they'll be top, probably in my opinion. Obviously, Verstappen easy top of the drivers as well. So you expect Red Bull to be obviously top, and they're done being the postcode of the one, as the wheel, the top of the constructors. While the other teams, McLaren, Ferrari, Mercedes, they'll battle for the second, in my opinion. You get Aston Martin. I don't think anyone would challenge Aston Martin, in my opinion, to be the fifth best team on the grid. So I think they'll be easy in fifth place, Aston Martin, without any competition. Alpine, I reckon Alpine could have a challenge from from the Racing Bulls of Face Cat up, but I think Alpine should finish sixth, in my opinion. I think that's what they are on Alpine. They do what they say on the tin, basically. The sixth best team on the grid. I think it'd be Fraser Tatsaf versus Williams for seventh in constructors, in my opinion. And I don't think Sauber will be the worst team on the grid. I think they're not that much better than Haas, yes, be real. They're not. But I think Sauber will obviously finish above Haas, and I think Haas are obviously the worst team on the grid, in my opinion. And I could think, I think Kevin Magnussen and Zhou Guan Yu won't score points, in my opinion. That's another prediction I'm putting out there. I just don't think them two will score points. I do think Bottas and Hulkenberg can definitely score points, in my opinion, if they're lucky enough. They always seem to have that opportunity, don't they, where they sneak in on the points and they have trouble with that. So I think them two will definitely be on the points, Bottas and Hulkenberg. But apart from that, I don't see anyone else. Magnussen, I think Magnussen and Zhou Guan Yu are definitely going to be the drivers who will be on 0 points come the end of the season. I do think Gordon Sargent is definitely one of the drivers to watch, in my opinion. Definitely. Sargent, I'll say Sargent, Ricciardo, Albon, they're drivers to watch. I'll say Yuki Tsunoda as well. I don't know what it is about Tsunoda. I think he can be a tartwat. I really do think he can be a tartwat, but he has something in him. He does have something in him, Yuki Tsunoda. So I'll probably go for them four as my drivers to watch. Because people say Norris and Piastri and all that, they're just obvious ones, let's be real. They're just obvious ones, and I don't know. We'll see what happens once testing ends. It may change my mind on some predictions, but I doubt it. I doubt it. Because you can't really judge season predictions where you're on testing, to be honest. Let's be real. But yeah, I'll say them four are my drivers to watch. Sargent, Albon, Ricardo, Tsunoda, which I obviously think will be the battle for 7th place. The drivers who've got probably points to prove is George Russell, definitely one of them, because 2022, he finished above Hamilton, good first season at Mercedes, in my opinion, for George Russell. 2023, complete drop off from 2022. So he's gonna have a point to prove, George Russell. Any other drivers who probably have points to prove this season? Yeah, I would say Lance Stroll. Probably has a point to prove. I don't think he'll do well though. Again, he's a bit like Tsunoda for me, Lance Stroll. I think they're good enough. I do think they are good enough to drive in F1. I just don't think Lance Stroll is good enough for where Aston Martin wants to go for their future long-term plans. I just don't think he's good enough, Lance Stroll. I mean, people have a look at Tetson and saying, well, he's above Alonso in Tetson. Yeah, but come on, can't judge it. Can't judge it on that, let's be real. Sure, you give all the priority to Fernando Alonso at Aston Martin, sure you. Obviously, Lance Stroll, I think his dad's still in and around the team, so he'll have the safest seat in F1. But yeah, we've got an hour left. We have got an hour left of this Watchalong. I would love to see Lando Norris finish second in the driver's standings. I just don't think he will. To be honest. We need to wait and see with McLaren, don't we? We need to wait and see with McLaren. A lot of people are giving McLaren hype, saying they could be the team to challenge Red Bull. But we'll wait and see. But I'm not convinced, to be honest. Because the start of the last two seasons, as I keep saying, the start of the last two seasons for me, as Lewis Hamilton does set a personal best first sector, does 2/10 off Carlos Sainz in the first sector. McLaren, they've always started slowly on the D2 regulations. That's the thing that worries me. They'll definitely battle for second, definitely. I definitely think it's a three-way battle for second in the constructors. But no one's getting close to Red Bull. Absolutely no chance. Lewis Hamilton does 9/10 slower than Sainz in sector 2, but it's a personal better than on Lewis Hamilton. Can he try and get himself in the top five? The top five by the end of this, by the end of day 2. He does second. Lewis Hamilton with a 1:31.0. He does second behind Carlos Sainz. As Ocon does off the 7th, you see it already now. It's done dark now in Bahrain. The track's cooled down. And you can see better times from the eyes of Lewis Hamilton. But Lewis Hamilton is still 1.1 seconds behind Carlos Sainz in the session. He'll want to end the season well, won't he? He'll want to end the last season in a good way. Lewis Hamilton at Mercedes. So there is intrigue. Don't get me wrong, there is intrigue going into the season, but the same results are just going to happen. Let's be real. I just think the same results will happen. And Red Bull's car design, the parts they've added to the car Red Bull, it's game over. Trust me, for everyone else. this game over. Hope he improve in one. Though. Obviously, Max Verstappen was quickest for the whole of day one yesterday. Charles Leclerc was quickest this morning in this morning's session, and Carlos Sainz at the moment looks like to be the quickest in terms of the afternoon session. And it looks like Carlos Sainz could well take over day two, the day two timings. Obviously, day three is tomorrow. Who's on day three tomorrow? So on day three, well, the final day of testing tomorrow, we will see Perez in both of them by the looks of it. I don't think that's the case. I do think Verstappen might drive then in the final day of testing. So, but obviously this was before testing, so it may all change. So yeah, I still think Verstappen will get himself out in the final day of testing. To be honest, he don't need to though, does he? Let's be real. As we're totally on board with Daniel Ricciardo. Who does 6th fastest, Daniel Ricciardo, who does up to 6th, the 132.011 on the C3 medium compound tyre. Yeah, Lewis Hamilton seemed to be having problems with the head bouncing when he went into turn one there. And we're now past the 3 hour mark. We're now past the 3 hour mark of this Watchalong. We've got 50 or so minutes to do in terms of the testing. That's just showing you the replay of Lewis Hamilton on board with Hamilton. I think this was a replay of Hamilton's lap when he moved that got him into second, the timings. Nice turn into the final corner by Lewis Hamilton, who opens up his DRS, and that's the lap that got him into second. on Hamilton. And now the Sonia replay of Hamilton backing out of the lap after spinning into the first corner, and Lewis Hamilton will go into the pits to probably put on a new set of tyres. Yep, he does. A new set of medium tyres for Lewis Hamilton, and that will put him, and now he's done door back in the pit in. Tried the car back into the pits. So 15 minutes to go in this Watchalong. I will be back with a morning set of Watchalong tomorrow, which will probably be for 3 hours then. Will it be 3 hours? Depends what time I get up. It will definitely be before 8 o'clock. So it'll probably be around 7:30 we'll probably start the Watchalong. 7:30 to probably 11:05 or 10:55, something like that. So it'll be over 3 hours then, the Watchalong, like it is on here. Obviously the first Watchalong was dead on 3 hours. This Watchalong is obviously done over 3 hours, as we got 48 minutes yet of this testing. They did have a red flag. I'm pretty sure they had a red flag before I start this Watchalong as well. So that's probably why it's delayed. They've delayed the finish timing. I deserve credit though for fucking doing Watchalongs on this, because I think it can be, in terms of pre-season testing, it can be boring. Let's be real. In terms of pre-season testing, because you can't really take it seriously, can you? Saying, "Oh, Carlos Sainz is on pole" and all that, get hyped up. Obviously, if I do qualifying and race Watchalongs, I'll be more hyped, because that's when it is serious. Pre-season, it's not serious, but I just thought I would do it anyways. Because it can kind of give you a sense of what's going to happen. About who's going to chance Red Bull, potentially as well. About who's going to be where and all that. Because for Sauber, for example, this is like qualifying for Sauber, and they do well, to be fair. They actually do pretty decent in qualifying. This isn't a race where Sauber is completely different. They just don't have a race car at all. And that's always the case with some of these teams. It's always the case. I wouldn't even say it's like qualifying, but it's kind of like qualifying, but it's also like a race as well. Not a race as in like a racing each other, but in terms of the laps you are competing. As there's only a replay of Carlos Sainz coming into the pits. I don't know why there's only a replay of Carlos Sainz coming into the pits. Maybe they've worked on a quick pit stop. Ferrari, for once, Ferrari not pretty fucking up a pit stop. I think Ferrari would have challenged. I actually think Ferrari would have challenged if Carlos Sainz respected Charles Leclerc a bit more. They respected being number 2 to Charles Leclerc, because I just don't think Carlos Sainz respects being number 2. I don't think he has been number 2 to Charles Leclerc. But I think Ferrari would have challenged if Carlos Sainz would have respected at being a number 2 to Charles Leclerc. And that's what happens. As Daniel Ricciardo has now done onto the C4 soft compound tyre, so he's definitely going to have a quicker time than he has set, in my opinion. He's set a personal best first sector. He has set a personal second best. He has set a personal best second sector, so which is 1 second behind Carlos Sainz as Daniel Ricciardo turns into the final corner. Yesterday, that time he puts up here and he moves up 1 PS up to 5th PS above Charles Leclerc. But he moves into the 131s, 131.4 for Daniel Ricciardo on the C4 soft compound tyre. But yeah, it's basically like practice, isn't it? Yes, be real. Dodo Ted Roberts is in the McLaren pit lane. Looking at Lando Norris's car. Standing in front of Lando Norris's car, and Valtteri Bottas is 1.4 seconds quicker than his teammate Zhou Guan Yu, and they are both on the same tyre as well. Which is probably what you expect. You expect Bottas to be quicker. Is Lando Norris come back out? I think the outside hit. I think Lando Norris is getting ready to come back out onto the track for the last 40 or so minutes. To be fair though, I remember when I did a Dimitri Bivol versus Gilberto Sergio Ramirez bottom Watchalong. I think that was 5 hours, I think that was pretty much 5 hours, a 5-hour stream. It's fucking mental. So it's not the longest Watchalong I've ever done, but it's close to it. I think it'll be the second best Watchalong I've done. Obviously, you can't see the Bivol versus Ramirez Watchalong I did, because obviously I've been messing about, I've not like whether to obviously I did delete the channel, didn't I? So obviously the race and the qualifying Watchalongs, they definitely won't be this long, let's be real. Definitely won't be this long. The race Watchalong will probably be 2 hours at best, you would say. Qualifying is obviously, you would say 1 hour at best. As long as you don't get any stoppages at all, or any postponements of the aids. And all the practice sessions are done be 1 hour, and so as much as I don't like the sprint races, I do think the sprint races, I'll probably get hyped for them as well, because it is a race, isn't it? Let's be real. And you still get bonus points, even though I'm not really a fan of the sprint race, to be honest. But it's what the Americans brought through, haven't they? So So S1 is on the flying off here. Rear wing open, done into turn 1. And then into turn 2 for S1, then into turn 3. Where is a straight line into turn, take a turn into turn 4 for S1 as he heads towards the first sector, and it's a personal best first sector for S1. It's a 6 tenths of Carlos Sainz in the first sector for S1. Turning into the second sector for S1, he is 1.4 seconds off Carlos Sainz in terms of the second sector, but again, it's still a personal best for S1 in the second sector. He could get in the top 6 here, S1, as he comes across the line now, and he still stays 8th as he uses time in the final sector, S1, so he stays 8th in terms of the time. And as Sergio Perez now comes back out of the pits, as he comes back out onto the track, Sergio Perez on the C3 medium compound tyres. I assume they are fresh tyres, which they are, yep. So yeah, Kevin Magnussen's out at the moment, currently out on track. And we've got 38 minutes left of this day 2 afternoon session. Of course, completely forgot about that, didn't I? For God's sake. Bloody next week, I'm now going to need to record a fucking preview, a tournament preview for the UK Open, which starts next week. I forgot that was even on, the UK Open. The UK Open darts. Oh, I never get a break. Just give me a break. Just give me a break, seriously. Now I have to do more bloody content. Fucking, obviously because I just saw that the UK Open tour has been made. Just give me a break, honestly. So UK Open darts tournament previews coming as well, people. Same week as week 5 at the Premier Darts. Bloody hell. These darts players, man, they're mad. They are mad. they are madmen, honestly. To play that many games over a year, they deserve credit. But no, Dorset's not sport, apparently. How about you use some weight first? About you saying that's not a sport. How about you use some weight? You Tweedy Baye. As Usid says, Tweedy Baye. Tweedy Baye. As Perez turns into the final corner, and he does second. Sergio Perez does second on the fresh C3 medium compound tyres with a 130.684, which is 7/10 off the leader Carlos Sainz, who set that up on the C4 soft compound tyres. So, good lap time from Perez on the C3 compound tyres to move into second place in these timings. Now we move on to Daniel Ricciardo. Who's ready to set another lap on the C4 compound tyres. He is slower, and it's not a personal best first sector either for Daniel Ricciardo. So he is slower than his personal best first sector as Perez does back in to the pit lane, and I think that's his session done. And I think they're happy with that time of Perez. IS Albon. Not IS Albon, sorry, pretty Jordan Sargent. Who said he's definitely ready to come back out as well. As we got 32 minutes to go on this Watchalong. Ricciardo has set a personal best middle sector though, and he has set a personal best final sector, but it takes Daniel Ricciardo in 5th place in these timings. Daniel Ricciardo seems to be just lost time in the first sector there. I don't know if Perez is coming back out or. I mean, he's still staying in his car in the pit lane, so he may come back out then. Perez. They're working on his car, and Devin Perez, his little computer in the front of the car to look at while he's sitting there in the car, while his team members and engineers work on the car. You know what? I just can't wait to finish this Watchalong, honestly, because it can be boring, can't it? I think I'd be bored after an hour and a half. I've been live for 3 hours. Bloody mental. I don't know when this session started, actually. When did this session start? think it was 11:05. Well, I did 4 hours of it anyways. So half an hour to do. Half an hour to do in terms of this Watchalong. Then you get 3 more videos coming out on my channel. Of the European Master Room, the Chelsea Carabao Cup Master Preview, the Chelsea Carabao Cup Final Preview, and you would get Crystal Rovers vs Carlisle Master Preview. I just don't know why I bother. I said I would give up on them, but with the way Carlisle are this season, but I just may as well keep doing them until we're fitty, we're dated, because you never know, do you? You never know. All of a sudden, if we get fucking win somehow, and then people be like, but with 9 points off safety. I just want a strong end. That's all I want. I just want a strong end to the season to convince me, okay, we can actually maybe come straight back up. But I don't think we will come straight back up on the post. Not under Paul Simpson, anyways. Because he should be sacked, in my opinion. It's ridiculous how he isn't. Espan Octon now done into the pits. I think that's him done as well. And yes, I think he might come back out in probably the last 10 or so minutes. Oh well, no, he's putting a new set of tyres on, Espan Octon, and he's coming straight back out. So maybe that's him not done just yet. In terms of Texan, as we're on board with Randall Norris, I think nothing's going to happen in terms of this year because he hasn't really got his rear win open. So but yeah, I think them chat symptom rumours. about Carlo between the deal to sign him. To be fair, I think that page does talk shit though, because there's been deals where he said this player has agreed to join this team, and he's ended up joining another team. So, like I said earlier, I'll take them rumours at face value and take them with a pinch of salt. It's probably paying us yet service. Let's be real now. But US Houndston opens up his rear win, so Houndston's on the up here. It's not personal best first sector for Houndston. He's 3 attempts off Carlos Sainz in the first sector. Townsend comes into the second sector now. But it's a personal best second sector for US Townsend. But then 9 attempts of Tyler Sainz pretty much. Now down into the final sector for US Townsend. And he's lost time in the final sector, Houndston, so he stays third behind Tyler Sainz and Sergio Perez. It's probably what we're going to see in terms of the Drivers' Championship. We are probably going to see Perez and Houndston battle it out to be second behind Verstappen. Yeah, Houndston did break, didn't he? A bit into the first corner. It's probably why he lost time in terms of the first sector. Obviously, Ineos is a sponsor to Mercedes, and we all know where Ineos comes from. Or Sergio Radcliffe, who is obviously bought Manchester United. Well, he's bought a stake, a share in Manchester United. I just wonder how that will affect Mercedes, with obviously Jim Ratcliffe's involvement with Manchester United. So, we've got 21 minutes yet of this live stream on Watchalong. Sergio Perez is back out. It's a warm-up now for Perez. As he now doors on a flying lap. Will the DRS open? Yes, it will. So Perez is now on a flying lap here. Going into the first corner. This Red Bull, man. It doesn't make it easy to drive. Perez with a personal best first sector, 1/10 off Carlos Sainz. And that's on a medium tyre, people. Oh, fucking hell. Ooh, Perez a bit into in there. Yeah, Perez lost time there. He didn't use time. 5/10 off Carlos Sainz in the second sector. Let's see what Perez does in terms of final sector here. He ain't on beat Carlos Sainz's time, but it was a personal best final sector for Perez, but he still remains 7/10 off Carlos Sainz. Esteban Ocon back in the pits again to put on another set of medium compound tyres to probably compete, and that will probably compete the session for Esteban Ocon as he comes back out in the pits. Quite amazing though, aren't the F1 cards? I mean, the way they do the machine done and with the tyres. Quite intriguing, isn't it? In terms of F1 cars, especially when they're opening up the rear wing as well with the DRS. So they are intriguing though, aren't the F1 cars? They are quite intriguing. This is the way to do things. This is the way the engineers work in the car as well. Some Charles Leclerc, who was obviously out in the morning session. So in terms of the drivers that are still in the pits, it's Carlos Sainz, Charles Leclerc, Oscar Piastri, Jordan Sargent, Fernando Alonso, Zhou Guanyu, and plus you see the difference in the timings, don't you? Especially in the afternoon session. Alonso, for example, who drove in the morning session, the best he could do was a 1:33.053. Compared to Carlos Sainz's best, which is a 1:29.921. But that was due to the conditions of the track conditions. Obviously, Alonso was obviously in the morning, wasn't he? Where the track would have been wouldn't mean as cooler as it is when it does turn dark at Barwin. So it can't judge timings on many drivers, let's be real. Especially when they were driving in the morning session. On yes, it's Max Verstappen, but Max Verstappen was driving in the afternoon session as well. I don't think Max Verstappen would have been top. I don't think Max Verstappen would have been top of the. I don't think Max Verstappen would have been top of the drivers. I don't think Max Verstappen would have been top of the timing seat if he only just drove in the morning session, because he would have been definitely over top. We do have a virtual safety car, but I think this is a normal thing now. After 15 minutes in testing, we do seem to have a virtual safety car, and now we've got a safety car now. So it's nothing serious, people. It's just a regular procedure to do after 15 minutes. With 15 minutes door in like testing. Obviously they don't do it in the morning session, they do it more in the I think they do it more in the afternoon. So, yeah, they do it more in the afternoon session because that's when the end of testing is. And we have a red flag. I don't think it's anything serious because, but yeah, we do have a red flag. I'm going to check just in case, actually. I'm going to check just in case I missed. Yeah, it's just a normal procedure. The red flag was just a normal procedure, to be honest with you. As the McLaren team members are coming after Lando Norris here. But yeah, these yellow flags and red flags are just a normal procedure, people. I thought it would have been, to be honest with you. Because I was like, nothing fucking happened, just be real. So the green lights are out. and the Tars are back out for the final 10 minutes. So Hounton, Norwich, Bottas, all out the pit in. As is the Haas of Kevin Magnussen, as is Perez, and as is Esteban Ocon as well. So they're basically having a bit of a formation, off all the cards coming out. For the final 10 minutes. Sainz is trying to catch up. On the pack. I think they do this where they have the final 15 minutes, don't they? Which is like a normal procedure, to be honest. So and there we go. After the formation up, they decide to do a race, and they're pretty the sits the sits of them. Does tell you a lot, doesn't it? Yeah, at the moment, it's all trying to bloody race each other at the moment. But yeah, 7 minutes. 7 minutes ago, they're just showing a replay of the race start from before, after having a bit of their own formation up. Oof! Sorry, what the bloody the sparks in the back of the bloody cards, man. I wouldn't have been pretty behind that. It's still done. It's still done for fair play. What they're doing now? But yeah, to be honest, we only got 6 minutes yet. Anyways, we only got 6 minutes yet. As now they're all having their own practice start off the line. But yeah, it should really be done now. It should really be done. No, I'm not doing anymore. No, I'm not doing any more. Fucking 4 hours, man. Almost 4 hours. Fucking hell. I don't know why I'm doing a Watchalong for it. Honestly, I don't know why I'm doing a fucking Watchalong for it. All I've done was fucking waffled on. And that's all I've done with the taste of pre-season. Always done me the taste of pre-season testing. It's always done me putting all of this me waffling on. Because most of these trials are just sandbagging, let's be real. So I should have waited the qualifying and the race, shouldn't I? When the season actually starts, and it'd be more pretty exciting, and I'd be more hyped. Just maybe waffling on, and now they're having the red flag procedure again. Yeah, I think that's it now, to be honest. Because they always do this at the end of every testing on the day. They always seem to have yellow flag procedure, set red flag procedures, and then have the one yellow race start, practice race start as well. So yeah, that should be it now in terms of testing. I know that the time is still going down, but yeah, that's it now in terms of. Obviously, in terms of after this red flag procedure, they'll be all back in the pits. They're all at the tees and all at the tee and all that, all the club, and that on piece day 2 of Tetson. So Carlos Sainz. So Carlos Sainz tops the timing seat in first place of day 2 of Tetson. Perez second, Hamilton third, Norris fourth, Ricardo fifth, Charles Leclerc sixth, Lance Stroll seventh, Ocon eighth, Bottas ninth, Piastri 10th, Sargent 11th, Alonso 12th, Zhou Guanyu 13th, Perdazzi 14th, Kevin Magnussen 15th, Hulkenberg 16th, and Yuki Tsunoda 17th, with Max Verstappen, Alex Albon, and George Russell not setting any times at the moment. Well, not setting any times for today. I bloody hope that's it. I hope they're not coming back out for another bloody. Yeah, that's it. That's it now. I don't know why they do that. I don't know why they put another set of tyres on and just like then trod the car back in. I don't get that at all. But yeah, that should be it now. They're just getting the time ticked down. I mean, should I wait? Should I wait until the time ticked down? Nah, I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting. But I better wait just in case someone decides to go out in the fucking last minute. But no, it seems that seems to be it now. Yeah, it seems to be it now. So, fucking hell, that's the end of Tetson for day 2. 3 hours and 15 minutes we've been doing this. What's on for? So appreciate everyone and appreciate everyone tuning in. Obviously, I went through the transportation. And I'll see you all for day 3 morning session tomorrow. What's on tomorrow? So stay tuned for the content after this, where I pre-recorded the Newton Master Room, the mass preview of the Carabao Cup final against Chelsea, and the Bristol Rovers vs Carlisle United mass preview as well. So them three videos will be coming out straight after this as well, after I've ended this fucking stream. Morning session, what's on tomorrow? What else have I got? The Premier League data through for week 4 tomorrow, along with the week 5 preview, being the same, obviously in the same video. Saturday, it will be my F1 season preview and season predictions, along with potentially a bottom review of the cracking card in Japan. that we've got going on in boxing. Sunday will be Edda Beander versus Patrick McCrory, fight through, along with the Taro through at Crystal Auras. This will be another review of a defeat again. Which will be another review of a defeat where I'll be saying the same stuff again. I might just get a tape recorder and just play it on the video. Monday probably be the Taro Cup final review, and that's what's to come. There will be another tournament preview in darts for the UK Open. For the UK Open darts, that starts next week. So even more content. Thank you, brilliant. So, and I've got the Anti-Shotzer versus Francis Ngannou full card preview coming out next week as well. So, but yeah, you know what's coming out on the channel anyways. I'm not going to waffle on any longer. Need to save my voice for tomorrow's morning session of me waffling on again. So, I appreciate everyone tuning in. Take care, stay safe, and see you on the next one.